Hare Krishna. Another very important symptom of presence of life, that is Atma, is the 6 changes undergone by the body in which Atma is present, in which the soul is present. Like if you observe any living entity in this world, it undergoes 6 changes because there is life in it, that is, there is spirit in this. What are the 6 changes? The 6 changes is Jayate. So Jayate means it takes birth. Second one is Vardate. After it takes birth, it grows. So this growing of the body is only possible because the presence of soul. Because just imagine if by accident or there is an untimely death of X person, then if you just even preserve that body, if the age of the body is maybe 10 years old, even if you preserve the body in a suitable conditions, the body will remain but it will not grow. It is supposed to grow till the age of 25, isn't it? 20 or by 20 till 20. If it is 10 year old, even if you see after some 10 years later, the body will not grow because the growth was happening because the life, that is the soul, present in the body. So the second change which undergoes is Vardate. It means growing. And third one is Asti. Asti means to maintain. After it grows to certain extent, then it reaches the maximum limit and it maintains. Then Viparyante. Viparyante means to regenerate or to reproduce the younger ones, next generation. Then the fifth one is Apakshate. Apakshate means it dwindles, deteriorates. That is like old age. Gradually that reduces its ability in functioning. Then the last one, sixth one is Vinashyate. Vinashyate means to completely destroy, that is nothing but death. So these 6 changes, that is birth, growth, maintenance, reproduction, dwindling, and finally death. So these 6 changes can be observed in the body which is having life, that is spirit, soul is present. Unlike this, we cannot see in the matter, in the dull matter. If you see any dull matter, that is stone or earth or the wood, the dry wood, which is dead, you don't see that it's growing or it is reproducing. No, because that is just a dull matter. There is no spirit, soul present there. There is no life there. The dull matter just undergoes only one change, that is, it depreciates continuously. Our existence is eternal because the nature of the soul itself is eternity. Soul has never taken birth and it is never going to die. The death is only for the body. So Krishna tells, Na jayate viyate va kadachin nayam bhutva rana bhuya ajo nityam shashvatoyam purano na hanyate hanyamane sharire. So Krishna is saying, Na jayate means the soul is never born. Na mriyate va kadachin. Certainly it will never die because it has not taken birth. It will never die. The soul. Nayam bhutva na bhavita vana bhuya. Nayam bhutva means this has never come into being, or is not coming to being, or will not come into being in future. It means it is not that okay now it's coming into existence. No, it is existing all all the time. And further he tells the qualities that ajo means it is not born, never born. Ajo nityam means it is eternal. Then shashvata means it is ever existing. Ajo nityam shashvato ayam purano, it is primeval. Na hanyate hanyamane sharire, it is not slain, the soul is never slain when the body is slain. When the body dies, the soul never dies. That's what Krishna is telling you. So that's why the soul, the Atma, that is we ourselves, is the main active principle in this entire body. The body continuously changes. Like if you see a car is standing like a dead, it cannot move until and unless a driver enters the car. Even if somebody argues that okay, the car is automated car, but till the time the driver starts the, even if he is operating remotely, if he starts, until he starts, the car is not going to move. It means that until the driver enters the car is dead. So as soon as the driver enters, the car is moving. Similarly, this body is like a machine, and it is operating, it is functioning, everything is properly functioning because the soul is present. Like the body is perceiving the nature, it is seeing, it is listening, it can taste, it can walk, it can hold something, so it can experience various change of conditions outside in the environment. Everything is happening. There is a circulatory system in the body, there is respiratory system, digestive system, all things are functioning in the body because soul is present in the body. As soon as the soul comes out of the body becomes it stops functioning, drops dead. So that's why soul, the Atma, is the active principle in the body. Even when the body is dead, you can see the definite change. That is, the face has lost the charm. The eyes has lost the brilliance. There is no tej in the eyes. So, because the beauty of the body is only because of the presence of soul. As soon as the soul leaves, the body becomes very pale. The face becomes pale. So we can clearly understand it is a dead body. Even in general sense, we use that if somebody dies, we say that okay, he has passed away, he has left. तो चला गया, ऐसे हिंदी में बोलते हैं. So then, why do we say he has passed away? He is there, he is lying there. Because only body is lying there, but he has left the body, he has passed away. The person who was there in the body, he has left the body, but only body is lying in front of us. So this is how we can understand the soul, that is our real identity. We are the soul, we are the spirit soul. And as soon as we understand this true identity, we come into our eternal consciousness. Because the soul is eternal, and in this life we have got certain body. This is a small part in an eternal journey. Krishna further describes the qualities of soul. He says that Nainam chindanti shastrani, Nainam dahati pavakaha, Nachainam kledayantyapo, Nashoshayati bharata. Krishna is telling here, Nainam chindanti shastrani. Now this one is telling to referring to Atma. This Atma cannot be cut into pieces by any shastra. Chindanti shastrani means it cannot be cut by any weapons. By using sword we can cut body, but Atma cannot be cut by any weapon. Nainam chintanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakah. Nor the Atma is burnt by the fire. Dahati means to burn, pavaka means the fire. Nachainam kleda yanti apo, nor it is moistened by the water. Soul is never moistened by the water. Na shoshayati maruta, nor it is withered by the wind, by the blowing wind. So this is how Krishna actually in detail he describes about Atma. He starts speaking about Atma from verse 12 of 2nd chapter until 30. That is almost like 19 verses. He speaks about the soul because he wants to analyze more about this Atma Tattva. Because the entire world is in the material consciousness. The material consciousness is nothing but the identification of the body, the bodily consciousness. And because of misidentification of oneself and trying to find happiness in the matter instead of spirit, everybody is inviting suffering in their life. And as soon as when they shift their consciousness from matter to spirit, they'll find the true inner satisfaction. Because the soul, the nature of soul itself is Ananda. The soul is characterized by Sat Chit Ananda. It is called as Satchidananda. Sat means eternal. The soul is eternal. We already understood this by previous verses. And Chit means it is full of consciousness. It is aware of everything. Like it is complete knowledge. It is having all the knowledge. It doesn't have to go to any school to get the knowledge. The soul, the Atma, when somebody realizes himself, with self-realization, then he has all the knowledge with him. Sat Chit Ananda. Ananda means he is naturally happy, bliss. The soul is, by its nature, it is happy. It doesn't have to find happiness somewhere else. So that's why when our consciousness shifts from the matter to spirit, we naturally become blissful in our existence. In this regard, I am recollecting a story. There is a great scholar of high repute in India. His name was Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. He was also a social reformer in those days. He was invited for a party to attend, but he appeared there in a traditional Indian clothes, that is dhoti kurta. But at the entrance, he was not allowed because of his dress. And he was told that please come in a formal British clothes so that you will be received with a good regards. Then he goes back and Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar comes in a British clothes. The host himself comes to receive him. And when he receives him, he comes inside to attend the party, but he was a special guest. At the time of dinner, he starts putting his food on his clothes. Like he starts pouring the liquids on his shirt, and he is showing all the food items, all the dishes to the clothes. Please take it, please take it. Everybody in the party were amazed and they were laughing what this scholar is doing. Then he started telling, because I am not invited to the party, these clothes are being invited to the party. I don't have any value, but the clothes have the value more than me. That's what he shares. So from this, what we can understand that we give our full consciousness, our focus to the external body which is continuously changing. But we never understand our real identity, that is, we are spirit soul. The body is just like a dress which changes, but we are the one real person, that is spirit. So as soon as we come into our real consciousness, that is spiritual consciousness, we can naturally find the inner satisfaction.